Farley. I'm the author of Secrets of San Blas, and I'm here with two of citizens of Port St. Joe. We're right in downtown Port St. Joe, Florida, on Reid Avenue, and we're just going to chat a little bit about we call him in the book, we call him from Dr. Barcade to Dr. Burke. Why don't you tell us who you are? Wait till his truck gets by.
Well, I'm just going to say my childhood name. I'm Pat Ward. And,
all right, now, say that again, because that truck went by.
I'm Pat Ward Dandridge.
I'm Norman Alabor.
Yeah. And I came in 1938.
Now you're married, right? No.
Dandridge is my married name,
okay.
but Ward is my St. Joe name.
And you came to Port St. Joe when?
In 1938, around January the 1st, my dad, Massey Ward, was working in the pup mill. He came to work in the pup mill, in the new mill, you know. And his daddy was in the pup mill too,
yes,
with my dad. We were neighbors.
Okay. And what are we looking at? This building right here. What is it?
It was the drugstore.
Okay.
And that's what you said. You're going to call it Party's drugstore.
Right.
Dr. Bar, whatever you're going to call it.
There's the doctor's office right there. That little door right behind the drugstore. And what can you recall what this street looked like in 1938?
Well, there wasn't hardly anything down there. Well, they built the theater there.
Sam, can you move over there to see the sign for the theater? It's right over there, the blue sign.
Man named Snyder came in on this side of the 48
Yeah, right.
I have that part of that in my book.
This side of them was Francis Grill.
During the war, hamburgers. I mean, I don't know how he managed. It was a little tiny little place.
They call that Frenchie.
Oh, Frenchie, yeah.
Frenchie's Cafe.
Yeah. Did you
Right
get?
here, it's in there. How about Dad's Cafe? Remember Dad? Dad. How about the Black Cat Cafe?
That was a Black Cat.
It was on that further down.
Oh, you've already got that.
Frenchie's there. You take a little meatball out.
The coffee in the morning time.
This is it. Oh, but it was tasty. That was during the war. You couldn't get anything. Second World War.
Yeah, the bar was there. Like I say, Mr. Stone had a combination. A store on the bottom, rooming house on the bottom, boarding house, and rooming house on the back, one house in the back, room on the top.
And you said there was a hotel over here?
This was Lawson Hotel.
Right here, this one?
Yeah, the wood strut. They burned down in the early 50s.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Wasn't very big.
I was going to say, it was very big.
No. Because there was not many people here, though.
Yeah, how would you recall the population in 1938? Until the mill, I think I read someplace that it was less than 1,000 until the mill opened. But then when the mill opened, a lot of people came out.
They called it fishing business. When the mill opened up, a lot of young people came into town. They came from Georgia, Alabama, some of them all the way to Tennessee, working the mill. And they brought a young crowd in. They store there that says picture shop, picture cleaning and all that. That was a Swanee grocery store. It's a chain grocery store.
Oh, really?
Swanee grocery store.
And was the street paved or was it gravel, or do you remember?
I think it was paved by the time we got
Didn't
here.
pay when we first got here. I remember the sidewalk had the sidewalk was wood.
Yeah.
But this was pretty much the main drag.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
this is.
Call Virginia Harrison up.
Okay.
And go to the library and see if you can get in contact with that child.
Yeah, we're going to meet with her tomorrow.
Okay. And she's done a lot of research.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of it. I guess
It's hard to tell at this point, but
Yeah.
it's the real people that most accurate are like you who are actually there,
Yeah.
because most of it's secondhand now. So
Yeah.
a lot of people say, and a lot of the stuff that I read, research the book, I couldn't quite get it because you get different accounts because people remember it different.
See, I'll be 80 in June, so Norman's younger.
Virginia Harrison, her grandfather was Harold Higdon. They got a state park named for him over there in the peninsula.
Oh, yeah.
He's supposedly the founder of Port St. Joe. I think he was the first mayor. He had a big house. He lived on the corner of 5th Street and 98th. Big truck on there with the people.
Thank you. This has been very interesting.
And-
I wish I'd met you before.
Well,
Because you could have
that
helped
would be
me.
fun. Well, I don't know our Ruth Cole, but that's not her married name.
Not married, but she left here.
But
when
she was a little younger than we were, but
she
she wrote
some
it.
just no, I wouldn't call it just
It was called I don't know if you could even get the book now. I have it, but
they could order it now.
Canterbury, was it Canterbury?
She wrote the book. That, I wouldn't call it historical book. They're supposed to about people in Port St. Joe.
The first one, anyway. I haven't seen the second. Has she?
Jane would know, but she was in
I
Jane's
know
class.
it, Jane. But we were, during the Second World War, we had to have these black blinds.
Right.
Nobody could see, and then there were German submarines out there. They never bothered us, but they were out there.
During the war, they had a Coast Guard station. The Coast Guard people lived in the hotel here.
Did they really?
They had a little Coast Guard boat out and a couple of seaplanes. They were supposed to patrol the submarine. They housed the Coast Guard guys in this hotel.
That's it.
But anyway.
That's fascinating.
I'll go buy your book. You'll have to sign it for me.
Okay.